Welcome to the Big Ben Show. I'm your host, Big Ben. Today we have a co-host,
Savannah.
Savannah, aka Von the Don. We'll be doing a quick interview with her. Hope you guys enjoy. So this is a dating-based podcast or vlog. What's your dating status, Savannah?
I am just really I'm not dating really. I'm just kind of letting things come to me if they do.
Oh, okay. So, but you're single right now?
Yeah, I'm very single. I don't have anybody waiting to beat my ass when I get home. Nothing like that.
So, but you don't think you're really looking like that right now? Just kind of going with the flow?
Yeah, just going with the flow, just here for the good time.
Got it. Okay, that's cool. So, how's the dating scene these days as opposed to 10 years ago, would you say?
Well, I think that now the dating scene is like heavy on the like online dating and like stuff like that, less like in person. I think because a lot of people aren't able to, they don't really have those type of social skills, and a lot of us at our age are like working and stuff like that, so we're not like just hanging out somewhere where you can see me. I'm at the grocery store and I'm in the house, or I'm at work. So
Right.
other than that, so I think there's a difference there. I also think that dating now, because we have social media, so many options on there. Like a lot of people aren't serious because they don't have to be. If you don't like what I'm giving off, I can just go to like 3 other people or something.
I hear you. Do you feel like that's kind of like doing people injustice? Like, it's almost like, the way I see it, it's kind of like the attention span thing, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think it could be detrimental, like in like building your like effectiveness of being like in a relationship, whether it be with friends or your parents or your partner, whatever. If you're not able to like work through the like complications or the bumps or whatever, and you just move on to the next, or you just keeping your options open, and then you're definitely that's going to be detrimental to you. You're going to end up lonely, or not lonely, just with a whole bunch of people who don't really care too much about you.
Right. It's just the same thing, pretty much. All right. Can you describe both a good and bad experience that you've encountered?
In dating. Like in person dating, like via like the online, like
could be online, whichever you feel like talking about.
A good experience. What was a good experience? I don't know, like too many like really good experiences. I mean, I had some just regular experiences in dating. I think like a date, like going on an app and like finding like a friend or whatever after, like the dating like didn't go well, or like you guys just didn't see a romantic connection, could be like something good. But like bad stuff, what has happened that's wild? Well, I mean, shit, I didn't told you the story about some random man coming up to me and saying, did I want a son? Because he has 6 sons, and he was outside of the liquor store in the same shirt he had been in for the past couple of months. That's the type of niggas that like to date me.
That's a cold pickup line there.
That's just, yeah, like,
do you want a son?
You want a son because I got 6.
That's cold.
Yeah.
I gotta step my game
and didn't
up.
Have one with him. Not one, not a half.
Where are they at?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's funny.
Probably with his other shirts.
Okay, so how's online versus in person? Do you feel like people are like sometimes two different people?
Definitely.
Definitely.
I feel like online you could be whatever it is that you want to be. For me, I'd be over it. Like answering the same questions 1,000 times over. What's your favorite color? Where do you like to go? You got siblings. Like it could be a drag, but then like if you meet somebody while you're like out and stuff like that, you guys have that to like talk about and then like grow from and go into like more details. I'd rather meet people like outside of online, but I mean, it is what it is.
That makes sense. Okay, so how about the local man versus out of state man? What would you have to say about that?
Well, we live in the Bay Area, so I think that Bay Area, like California men, are a little bit different. It's like for dating, I don't want to like sound like too negative, but I feel like people in the Bay Area, especially men, for dating, like there is like no, they're not going on dates. Like
not chivalrous like
they're
that.
definitely not chivalrous. Don't want to like pick you up or send a car if that's your budget or meet you there. He don't want to pay. He don't want to go out to do nothing. He want to come to the house and see if you can cook.
Okay.
And
sounds like my Cali brothers need to step their chivalry game back up.
Yeah,
huh?
it definitely seems like it. And they're just really not serious. Like niggas really be, especially up here, be all on a bitch. So
Right.
as far as you can like take that, then that's what they want. And if you now, I feel like we're in the age where if you're super like, I don't know, like stereotypical, like beautiful, like really tiny and like pretty hair and all this kind of stuff, like you're gonna get like the pick of the litter, I guess. But like if you're hardworking, maybe like heavy set, probably like with all your shit like together, it's like super hard for you to really date and to like find somebody that's equally yoked, because most men in the Bay Area, they don't have their own apartments. They got a roommate or they're doing like some other shit.
It's rough out here right now.
It's definitely rough, but women been doing it before then, so it's not like y'all can't.
Right. Nah, it's not an excuse.
Not at all.
I was just saying. Okay. So pros and cons of being single versus relationships.
Okay, so I think the pros of being single is like you can come to the house and your food is still there. Nobody ate it.
Right.
You don't have to get up and like cook breakfast for nobody else. Like if you wanted to just eat some ice cream by yourself for breakfast, ain't nobody gonna bother you.
Oh no, not breakfast.
Ain't nobody gonna be in your cabinets talking about your seasonings
I hear you.
and stuff like that.
Okay.
So but I think cons is like the loneliness, the lack of support, and probably the lack of sex for sure. That can be detrimental to people's health.
Definitely.
But yeah, I think those are some pros and some cons. And then always having like somebody there, like a pro would be like always having somebody like in your corner to support you and like give you like what you need to get through, I guess.
All right, next question. So when you first meet somebody in person, people say you're kind of meeting their representative, right? You're not really meeting the real them.
Yeah.
Would you say you've experienced people switching up on you in the past?
I feel like when dating, you try to put like your best foot forward. So, but some people put a lot on it, and it could be a lot. Some people could be very like realistic and it be a little bit too much on that. Like, oh, I ain't got shit. Like we just up here. I got a coupon or like, like some shit like that. Or I ain't got no money, but I thought you was a baddie, so I wanted to, like fuck with you or whatever. But I definitely feel like people definitely switch up, but it's up to you. Like if you want to fuck with the switch up, like can you deal with it or can you not? But like especially in the beginning, you got to tread light just in general because it's the beginning.
Right. Okay. I guess that pretty much wraps up the interview.
Okay.
Thanks for coming through to the Big Ben Show. We appreciate you. And once again, this is your host, Big Ben. It's been real. Signing off. Y'all stay blessed.